Oh my goodness, I didn't think it was going to work. Hello, and welcome to my channel, Marie Moore. And hi to all my fabulous crabs that watch me all the time, my moon babies. Show your love and support to your girl, Marie, by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And if you would like a reading with me, check out the link in the description box below. And thank you for everyone that subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate the support and the love energy and the confirmation that the astrology works. So, my fabulous crabs, change is happening. You may come to an understanding of your true purpose, or you can feel more of a connection to the direction that you're going in. You have a chance to make the ideal real. There is a lack of confusion and greater certainty. You may feel the need to give up certain material comforts that seemed necessary in the past, but now it seems more like a burden, like going to Starbucks every day, for example, even though I love going to Starbucks every day, so let's not get that twisted. Okay. That could be holding you back, and you could be exploring the truer meaning of life. Maybe you're looking for something deeper, like, for example, like the raw vegan diet, even though that's a bit intense. But in when I was doing when I was in my 20s and I was interested in Hindi, my pandit told me that when you become like a vegan, you take the animal out of you, so, and it's really nice. And I did it for a while, and I could do it because I lived in Florida. So we had like Indian restaurants in Florida, especially on University in Fort Lauderdale, more like a drive-through McDonald's. There was like every kind of Indian restaurant you could think of, and I had such an easy time like being a vegan on Indian food. So yes, I love Indian food. So you have a chance to make the ideal real. You may feel the need to give up certain material comforts, like I said, and so your needs, wants, and desires are changing. You may have faith in the future that comes from knowing that you can handle whatever challenges come your way. So there could be some real difficult obstacles that you were dealing with in the month of April or March, even, and you could feel very empowered that you overcame it. Okay. It could have been like even being homeless, and maybe you dug yourself out of a hole and now you have a job and a place to live, that kind of situation as well. So you're feeling stronger. Other people will also feel that they can depend on you as they see the inner confidence in you as well. You're unruffled by external changes. You may explore new spiritual philosophies or disciplines that help you reach past the confines of the material world and enhance your sense of security and basic unpredictability of life. Your ambition is to get ahead, is stimulated. You may have power struggles with superiors or have to deal with insubordination. You may develop a rather stoic and fatalistic outlook on life. To others, it looks like you have a hard exterior. Watch for osteoporosis. Those of you who are older, you may have to get along with less now. You may be stripped down to the bare essentials in life. Financial situation could be a little bit more strict. Your social surroundings unstable or subject to rapid change. You can find stimulating intellectual exchange with others. You can be feeling the weight of certain relationships. For some of you, you need to keep it humble. It's a situation where someone thinks they are the chosen one and stuff like that. Somebody got a Jesus complex going on around you at this time. I hate those. Okay. I just let them do what they're going to do. It's like, okay. Or they are like great, or they think like they're a great talent and like their shit don't stink. Okay. It could be like that kind of situation. Then on Tuesday, for some of you, you're doing things without a set agenda, which helps the flow of the day. You will arrive where you need to go. While the route you take may meander, the journey is more enjoyable that way because you're going off course, or you're not doing your purpose-driven journey right now this week, and you're just kind of like taking detours this week, or maybe for the month of April, which is fine because Mercury is in retrograde. Why not? So you may discover or uncover certain things at this time. I feel for some of you, it's easier to act in an open and kind manner. Helping others comes effortlessly. Fantasies and intuitive hunches can lead you on the right direction. Achieving what you want means letting go of expectations. You should guard against self-deception and unrealistic attitudes, or you see what you want to see in regards to somebody you have a crush on, or close relationships, or that one person that's new, you're putting them on a pedestal at this time. And be careful with your financial dealings. There's misplaced sympathies can also lead to difficulties during this transit. Unsuitable and unstable romantic involvements are possible. This is a great time for musicians or artists. This can be a very creative period for you, but others may misunderstand your message or what you truly represent. Isn't that art? You may feel uncertain about your career direction, or other may try to put you in a role that may not fit you. The problem is that often people who are coming into contact with you are people who are just wanting to take advantage of your generosity. Relationships can be codependent. A lack of proper boundaries or invasion of personal space is more likely. In financial dealings, you're not likely to get what you want or what you pay for now unless you're extremely vigilant about scrutinizing the value of your purchase. I feel that you need to be careful of people talking you out of your money. Then on Wednesday, you have a lot of opposition with your 10th house and 5th house. So you have power struggles with those in authority or getting along with the men in your life or dominating people. You can be harassed by other people. It's best to keep your name out of certain people's mouths at this time, not request things. Just keep a low profile. Also, someone can be obsessed with you and picking on you. So careful with certain people who seem to be on top of you or watching you too closely. For others of you, certain things may no longer apply in your life. This could be a time of emotional transformation, or you could be working on the self. Your career objectives may be unclear for now, or you may lack materialistic goal, or you may lack direction at this time, and you're just kind of like going with the flow. Sometimes this is a sign of resignation to pursue other objectives, or because of a scandal, try to stay out of the drama either at work or your home life. You may need to do a lot of compromise or be about the bigger picture. You need to give up something in order to gain something else. Or it could be a time of move on in order to gain something bigger, but you're being put on a new path and you are being asked to make a very difficult decision as what you are spiritually trading, because you're spiritually trading your values at this time for something else with this energy. So be careful with the decisions that you make. On the 20th at 12:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon solar eclipse starts in Aries, but in 1 hour goes into Taurus. At this time, the focus is more towards your social life. This can be a popular energy time for you, a great time for growth happening. You can find yourself making plans with your friends this week. So a lot of emphasis on the 11th house. Other people in your life can impose upon you at this time. For some of you, with the moon squaring Pluto in the 12th house, midnight Eastern Standard Time, you can have a difficult time getting along with the coworkers, or you can be super sensitive to what other people say on the comment bar. You may not be able to take constructive criticism. Friends are usually not supportive of you, and you may feel isolated and lonely. You may have a social obligation that you need to go to, but then there's going to be people there that you don't necessarily like nor get along with, and you rather be doing anything else than being in that situation with them. You need to watch your emotional self and the conversations that you're having with the brain. You do feel things intensely, and you need to relax and go more with the flow. For some of you, your job is on the line at this time, and you need to come to grips with the emotional self, and careful with the emotional dialogue in the head, because the South Node in the 5th house is not well aspected. It is kind of, it has a kite energy, but at the same time, it's playing games with your mind. Okay. So the dialogue in your brain, be about the facts, because you can be, your own worst enemy here. You can be reading too much into a situation, or you could be assuming one thing is one way when really it's another way. There could be something unfair happening at work or with the friends. Friendships may lack inequality, or you feel obligated to certain people to take care of certain people or to be about their responsibilities, but you're not getting anything in return or anything out of this relationship. And it just seems very toxic. The South Node in the 5th house is dealing with your insecurities and emotional hangups. So you need to be careful with the conversation with your brain. Then the Saturn in Pisces is dealing with your fears. So you really need to be careful with the brain, because also you can come to needing, you could be needy in your relationships because you need constant emotional validation. Then on the 20th at 4:13 a.m., the sun enters Taurus, highlighting your 11th house. It's a busy time for you. A lot of growth happening. Lots going on in your life. This signifies making important contacts that can advance your career or help you with your goals. Someone influential may change your life for the better. Business shows increase of sales. The sun is squaring Pallas in the 1st and 11th house. Someone could be trying to put you in a box and saying, this is who you are and this is what you do. and you may not like it. It could also be dealing with social media and people putting you in a box as you're trying to explore other avenues to help you grow your channel. So make sure to subscribe to mine. Or you could be butting heads with new people at work, or even you started a job, you can be butting heads with other people. Your close friends may go through a period of self-discovery. They could be going through it at this time. It's also, there's a squaring with Pluto this week with the 11th and 8th house. So this is a time where you kind of need to go more with the flow with everything and not be a stickler for the rules so much, because you're going to find a lot of power struggles and controversy because you're being a stickler for the rules. So this is a time where you need to kind of like go with the flow with everything, because at this time you're not getting along with other coworkers and you're kind of butting heads with other people in your life. You could find that other people are like a little bit more demanding with you and a little bit more pushy with you this week with this energy. Okay, even though you try to put the law on, it's not working. Okay, so it's kind of like you just kind of like need to give this week and just bend, all right, and just be like fine, so just be careful with that as well. It doesn't work so much in business, but in other areas of your life it should work just fine. Okay, so try to bend, try not to be a stickler for the rules, try not to be on top of people when they're not listening to you at this time. Just kind of let it go, Elsa. Let the baby do what it's going to do and let the baby get in trouble. Okay, because you could also be having like some kind of nervous breakdown at this time because of the South Node again in the 5th house. You're kind of like making your perspective and your perspective is a bit warped at this time, so you could be like really running with your feelings this week. So I would be really careful with the brain. I would really give the brain something to do. Keep that bitch busy, okay? If you keep that bitch so busy that you don't even know what to do with you. Like, it's like you're going to be so busy, you won't even be able to get a depression. That's how busy you're going to be. Keep that South Node bitch busy, okay? Look for something to do. You don't know what to do? Come to my house. I'll give you ideas to do, okay? You won't like my ideas because they involve a lot of cleaning, but I like to clean. So anyways, so you could be running with your feelings with this energy here. Make sure you give yourself again, a routine to do. Give the brain something to do at this time. On the 21st at 4:35 a.m., Mercury goes retrograde, in your 11th house, reconnecting with people from your past with this energy. Here, for some of you here, the North Node is in your 11th house, right? And then we have Mercury in retrograde in your 11th house. So this could be like an old flame, someone you slept with, not somebody you had a crush on. Let's get that straight. There's two different people here, okay? Somebody that you did the nookie with, okay? A long time ago. This could be like your high school sweetheart. This could be like your college sweetheart. They could be reaching out to you at this time. This could be like a 20-year-old flame coming to reconnect with you at this time. This person is not good for you. This person you have lessons with, okay? So know that. So the relationship may seem to last, but it's not going to last all year. I can tell you that. Okay, so this person is coming back in your life for a reason and a season. Alrighty, so it's up to you what you want to do with that. This is somebody that you did not crush on. This is somebody that you were sexually involved with. Okay, I would literally work on letting this person go because it's not worth your time. You can be more about your social life and making plans with your friends for the weekend. For some of you, Mercury in retrograde is at 15 degrees conjunct with Uranus. Uranus is about groups and organizations in the 11th house. So for some of you, you recommitting yourself to old goals, maybe restarting your social media page and becoming active on your social media page, recommitting for some of you. You could be going back to a place where you used to work with. You could be reaching out to people that you haven't talked to via internet. If you're in the entertainment industry, you may be working with people that you once upon a time worked with, and they could have like job opportunities being lined up and open for you and being like, hey, do you want to come and work with us? That kind of situation could be happening this week. Okay, so the first card I come up with is the Ace of Coins, creating your own reality at this time. For some of you, this could be getting a job. The Seven of Swords, you're more quiet and to yourself. For others of you, the focus is on business, and this could be business picking up. The Hermit card, you can be more quiet and to yourself at this time with this energy and not really saying much to other people, okay? And just kind of being about your coin with this energy. For some of you, are about your schooling. This is a time of introspection and reflection. So you are really in your feelings at this time about certain things that you want want to do. Okay. You may not be ready to make certain changes in your life at this time, or you could just be in your feelings in general and processing certain things in your life, not necessarily making any changes, but things are up in the air for you. The Page of Cups, you can be like on an emotional roller coaster this week. So watch your emotional self. For some of you, this could be reevaluating a love relationship, okay? A very young love relationship. So for some of you, you could be reevaluating that. The Ace of Wands, recognition and success is happening for you. This could also be luck coming your way with this energy. I feel for some of you, this could be taking your relationship to the next level. There could be moving in. This could be a stable relationship coming into your life with this energy as well. The Ace of Swords, recognition and success. So lots of luck here with career going on. For some of you, not the best time for making investment opportunities. So whatever investment opportunity is coming up, it's not going to do well during this time period. For some of you, you need to be careful with your things during this time period because there could be some theft going on. So be careful what you put inside your car at this time with this energy, because somebody can come and steal it with this energy as well. The Six of Cups, you can be sentimental about the past. You can be revisiting or reconnecting with somebody from your past with this energy here. I feel like it could go very well. Okay, does not necessarily have to be somebody that you had a crush on, but it could be somebody that you know. Alrighty, I feel like this is a great time for teachers with this energy. The Sun card, I see a lot of influence. You're very popular at this time with this energy. You're very creative. For some of you, the focus on family with this energy. And this is mastering your money situation at this time with this energy. So a lot of luck is on your side with this energy. You could be enjoying a second childhood with this energy. A lot of clarity. So for some of you here, this is self-realizations or some things that you know that you need to change. But under the same breath, I don't feel like you're ready to make those changes just yet. Okay. I feel loneliness is amplified at this time. Alrighty. I feel like, loneliness with the Sun and the Hermit is amplified. So watch your emotional self. Is not the place to be. I feel like you have some difficult choices coming up with certain endings that you don't necessarily want to make at this time. I do feel like you may feel like somebody is taking advantage of you with this energy. So this could be some self-realizations with that. And there could be some difficult breakups or endings coming up for you at this time that you don't necessarily want to make. The Two of Wands, I feel like this is a time of moving forward with this energy and moving on from a situation. But it's really hard for you to do that because of your emotional attachments. Okay. So it's very hard for you to walk away from a situation. And sometimes, you know what? That's what keeps us in these bad situations is our emotional attachments to them. And then sometimes that is our biggest lesson, is to let go of our emotional attachments, and sometimes that's the most difficult thing you could do. I do see isolation. I do see anxiety happening here with this energy. Like I said, it's not going to be emotionally the easiest time for you. I see this, you need to stay out of your head because I feel like you could be stressing yourself out with this energy. I do see new beginnings coming up, whether you're very reluctant to make them happen or the universe will just do it. But I do feel like, for some of you here, it's really taking a lot out of you. I see a lack of energy here with this energy. I feel like for some of you here that this could be, like all these difficult decisions that you have to make is just causing you like a lot of stress at this time. I do feel like for some of you here, you're allowing the past to kind of dictate your future. But once you've been through the bad, once you learn those lessons, you can't learn them again. Okay. So know that. So they're not going to come up again. For others of you, you're really going through it emotionally. You're wearing your emotions on your sleeve with this energy as well. I feel you're worrying about money. You're worrying about your job with this energy here. So you need to get out of your head during this time period as well and focus on the things you can control. Focus on the things that make you happy. Okay. I feel like you're ready to let go and ready to move on from certain people or certain situations in your life that no longer bring you happiness, or you don't see it going anywhere at this time. And you're like, what's going on here? I don't see any growth happening. I don't see any positive changes. It's like same old with this energy, except I'm broke, you're not, kind of situation. The High Priestess card, I feel this is a time period here where you need to keep your good to yourself with this energy. You need to really trust your intuition, but you could be avoiding your intuition. I feel also this is a time of introspection as well and going within at this time. and really going within and really thinking about your situation and what it is that you are dealing with and what you're going through during this time period. Okay. For some of you, not the easiest time with dealing with your children, because you can be going through your own transitions like divorce at this time. And, your children could be treating you weirdly at this time, especially if you're the father. They could be like not treating you. They could be like, acting weird around you because of you two not getting along. I feel for others of you, you can feel like people are taking advantage of you or using you at this time and not giving you credit for your work with this energy. I see emotional blackmail happening here with this energy as well. So be careful with that. Okay. So you have to reevaluate and make decisions about your relationships. I feel like somebody could be lying to you. I do see a great level of self-control happening here with this energy. For some of you, the focus on the men in your life. Father could be more of the focus this week. So trust your intuition. You can have a psychic connection with father. The 10 of Swords, this is starting over in certain areas of your life with this energy here as well. This is like the Wheel of Fortune. So expect the unexpected with this energy. The 9 of Cups, my yes card to whatever question I did not answer is yes. The Star card, I feel for some of you, you can be going above and beyond for other people. You can feel a connection with source energy. You can be wanting to do something for bigger picture, bring awareness to certain situations, and share your information on the social media. The 5 of Coins, have faith that everything is going to work itself out with this energy here as well. Delve into spirituality this week, meditation, because it's really a saving grace, The Queen of Wands, I feel for some of you here, there is new love, but Page of Cups is here. So it's more like dating, or it's not happening anytime soon with this energy here. So yeah, that's what I feel like is going on at this time. The Knight of Swords is a very creative time for you. You could be starting a new creative project with this energy. You may have an idea for something that you want to do. You just have to bring your idea and put it into your reality during this time period as well. I feel also for some of you here that you have an opportunity, but you're sitting on your hands about it, of starting a new life. Okay. And moving out of your parents' house and stuff like that, and starting something new or starting a new chapter in your life. This could also be a move happening for some of you here as well with this energy. It doesn't mean that you'll do it, but you're definitely contemplating and you're definitely sitting on your hands about it at this time. For some of you, you're definitely unable to let go of the past. I feel like you can be very pessimistic at this time, or maybe the people that you're talking to, they could be like Debbie Downers with this energy here and very pessimistic themselves. Misery love company. So be careful with that too with this energy. The Justice card, I see a great time for money and money coming in. This could be fighting with the courts or fighting with certain legal systems. Whatever decision that you decide to make at this time, know that there's no going back on your decision. So for some of you here, I do see you getting money with court at this time with this energy. There's a lot of luck around you this week. The 7 of Coins, something heavy on your mind with the Justice card. So the answer is yes. And it may be dealing with starting over, but you're not ready to change at this time at all. The 3 of Coins, I see growth. This is financial growth or emotional growth happening for you. The Death card, a purging is happening at this time. So whatever has to leave your life, let it leave your life. But I feel like it's for the best. So it's not bad. Okay. It's just change. And the Empress card, this is climbing the corporate ladder. This is career getting better at this time for you. Okay. So it's up to you what you want to do with career. I see you happy on a financial level and an emotional level as well. All righty. I love you, my crabs. If I can get this camera straight. Show your love and support to your girl Marie by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. I really appreciate the love energy. Kisses. Mwah.